Just hours after a school was hit in the Gaza Strip, a hospital came under attack in the Gaza city. The website of this hospital describes itself as a haven of peace in the middle of one of the world's most troubled places. There were 80 beds in total, but the war brought many more patients. A mobile clinic was also set up to provide free services to neighboring towns, and parts of the hospital turned into shelters for the displaced. But with one attack, the hospital turned into this. Since the war, about 1,000 people have been inside the building. But on the day of the strike, Israel warned residents to evacuate homes, so most rushed to the hospital for safety. Officials say more than 3,000 people were at the hospital at the time of the strike.
There was no warning before the hospital was targeted. There were about 3,000 people who were taking shelter here.
I was in the surgery department and I had just finished a surgery and I was about to reset before my next surgery. Suddenly we heard the sound of a huge explosion. It was a shock for everyone. The hospital was full of dead people, injured people. People were crying and screaming. We tried to give first aid, but there were more injuries than we could handle with our limited resources at the hospital.
The aftermath has been a harrowing sight. Concrete rubble, charred vehicles and bodies strewn across the campus. Palestinian officials say nearly 500 people lost their lives, with some still in critical condition. In the 12 days of war, this is the worst single strike.
It happened suddenly. People were sitting, they were making coffee and tea. People were talking to each other. It was a safe location, a hospital.
See what happened to the people. Have mercy on us. Everything that is happening is a shame. Look at how people died. They are all civilians. They don't have any weapons.
Right after the strike, the blame game began. Palestinian officials held Israel responsible for the quote-unquote massacre. A Hamas leader even blamed the United States and said Washington was responsible for giving Israel the cover for its aggression. Israel has denied any involvement and put the blame on a misfire by another group, the Palestinian Islamic Jihad. This is a militant group and an ally of Hamas. But hours ago, the group denied any involvement. The PIJ further said it did not have any activity in or around Gaza City at that time. The matter was complicated further when Palestinian ambassador to the United Nations made a huge claim. He quoted a tweet by Netanyahu's digital spokesperson that Israel launched the attack thinking a Hamas base was stationed around the hospital. The ambassador then claimed that the tweet was deleted after they realized the extent of the attack. A picture of the deleted tweet was shared without the time span. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.